class. Today we're going to be talking on prose, So the Path Does Not Die by Pede, hollist. Before we go into the book, let's talk about prose. What is prose? Prose refers to any writing that follows the conventions of speech and language. In writing, prose is a style used that does not follow a structure or rhyming or meter. That is, prose does not necessarily need a rhyme scheme like poetry. So the Path Does Not Die is fundamentally a story of love and the belongingness of people and place. This story revolves around Finaba, who is the main character in the novel. Finaba's life revolves around her interrupted female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation is a harmful traditional practice that involves the partial or total removal of the external female genitalia. Now, Finaba's life revolves around her interrupted female genital mutilation initiation process in her village. In the novel, the deadly practice of FGM is a coming-of-age event where a girl finally becomes a woman and belongs to the people of the village. Fina's parents loathed this practice, but her grandma strongly supported it. After Fina's family is shunned from their village due to an abominable act by her father to save Fina from the deadly practice, they moved to Freetown, Sierra Leone's capital, with heaps of curses on their heads. So the Path Does Not Die is a tender and gently observed novel exploring attitude toward female circumcision, and a beautifully rendered novel from an exciting new voice in African literature. Long after the protagonist Fina has left Sierra Leone for America, memories of a broken initiation still haunt her. She longs to return to find her grandmother and right the path that has been set for young girls centuries past. A journey from the streets of Freetown to Washington echoes with the tensions, ambiguities, and fragmentations of the diaspora. Fina's inner turmoil and feelings of otherness persist as she travels further from home. Ultimately, the broken part of her childhood brings Fina back to Sierra Leone, to a life she had never imagined for herself. So the Path Does Not Die addresses issues of cultures, sexuality, and gender, exploring attitudes towards female circumcision, identity, and belonging through the life of a feisty young African woman as she makes her way through the world, balancing the weight of tradition and modernity. At times funny, at times sad. So the Path Does Not Die is most of all a story of survival. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the thematic analysis of So the Path Does Not Die by Pede, hollist. So the Path Does Not Die explores themes of cultural preservation, love and belongingness, and survival. The narrator dives into the complexity of societal changes and the struggle to maintain traditions in the face of modernity. Through vivid storytelling, the author addresses the significance of preserving one's roots to ensure a meaningful continuity for future generations. Now, in the novel, we see that Finaba was not happy. Though she was in America, she was still struggling to come back home to fulfill and complete a circumcision initiation, to preserve the culture. In the term love and belongingness, it's seen when Finaba's parents loved Finaba, they didn't want her to go through those pains of circumcision. The villagers shunned them, chased them out of their home, and they didn't care. Survival is seen in the novel when Finaba survived from FGM initiation. Now we are going to be analyzing the characters in So the Path Does Not Die by Pede, hollist. Characters are essential elements of a story. They typically possess traits, motivations, and behaviors that contribute to the development of the plot and themes. Authors use characters to convey the story's messages, explore human experiences, and create a connection between the reader and the narrative. The characters in So the Path Does Not Die include Faniba Mara, who is the main character in the novel. Faniba was later called Fanny when she traveled to America. We also have Baramusu, who is Fanny's grandmother, who strongly believed in the initiation of FGM. We also have Aman, Fanny's African American best friend. She met her in America. We have Kami, Fanny's Trinidadian fiancé, who is from Trinidad. We have Atala, the supreme of Musudugu and the father of the virgin girl. We have Sidebe, the diamond trader. There are other characters that will be mentioned in the novel So the Path Does Not Die. I encourage you to get the novel and read it because it's an interesting book. So the Path Does Not Die conclude by weaving together the threads of diverse characters in a fictional Sierra Leonean village through interconnected stories. Pede Hollist explores the tensions between tradition and modernity, leaving readers with a contemplative reflection on the resilience of cultural identity in the face of societal changes. That's all for So the Path Does Not Die. I hope you enjoyed it, because I did. Thank you, and hope to see you next time. Bye.
こんなに歩けたのあの時の君